Cool. So I'm gonna have Isaiah on. How's it going, bro?
Man. What's up, man?
Nice to meet you.
It's so blurry. I didn't think it was this blurry. Okay, there we
Oh,
go.
you're fine. You're fine. Where are you calling from?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Georgia, Atlanta. Cool.
Yeah,
Are you inside our community,
I
or
am.
just
Yeah,
you are? Cool.
Mhm.
And how long have you been with us?
7 days.
Okay, so you're
Yeah,
fresh, brand new.
fresh, brand new. Yeah.
Cool. And what do you currently do for a living?
Nothing. I'm just a freshman in high school.
Okay,
So
cool.
yeah,
So
that's what I do.
that's perfect, bro. I
Yeah.
don't know if you've met Praveen in the community. He's
I haven't. I've seen him in the chat though. I just seen the video they uploaded as
yeah.
well. I was
Okay.
honestly astonished. I was like, okay, how can I implement those same strategies into my own business?
Yeah, he's solid. Like I like to use him as an example because when I first met him, like he was in high school, worked a part-time job, knew nothing about business, and now he's making big bucks. 20K a month. I think he's 16 or 17 years old.
Wow.
So he's a great example of being able to balance school, work, and everything at the same time. So that's great. Cool. And when it comes to the agency,
I'm in the
where are you
plumbing niche.
Yes, sir. That's a good one.
I chose plumbing for a reason, only because you said it. So I was like, okay, this has got to be like the way to go. So
Plumbing will work well. The one thing that you might struggle with, which I faced, is Facebook ads works with plumbers, but Google ads is way better.
yeah,
Okay, it's the preferred service to sell to them. Now the issue with Google ads is that it's more expensive in terms of how much money the business owner has to put into Google ads to get a ROI on their investment.
okay.
So for like Facebook ads, you can put like $1,000 a month, $30 a day, and you can get them like a really good return on their investment. But if you put $1,000 into Google ads, it will not be enough. They'll have to put maybe 3K, 4K, depending on the market.
Oh wow.
And also depending on what they're selling as a service.
All right.
Okay. So
Yeah, didn't know that.
yeah, so that's going to be one thing I'm going to be cautious about. Now, if you do more research, like some people are selling on Facebook, but typically like what I specialized in, what I used to sell was emergency type services. So the toilet is leaking, there's water all over the place. Oh my God, I need a plumber right now. So naturally, what does that person do? They go on Google, they search plumber near me, and then boom, the first guy that appears, that's the person they call. So that's what I would do for my clients.
Okay.
So those worked extremely well, but that again is not something you would do on Facebook. If the toilet is leaking and there's water everywhere, you're not going to go on Facebook and start
Yeah.
scrolling. No, it's
You're
not the
gonna go on
logical thing
Google,
to do. Exactly. So that's why I say Google is typically the best thing to do.
So there's Google, and what about like Bing? I've like heard like.
Forget about Bing.
Okay.
Bing does not exist.
Okay.
Funny enough, we had this conversation the other day with some of my team members, and Bing is just it's not worth it.
Okay.
They have really good incentives in terms of like they'll match your ad spend, they'll give you money to spend on ads and everything, but that's because they're struggling. They want you to spend money, but in terms of traffic and everything, it's not worth it.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. So I have just two questions.
Go ahead, bro.
So what should I do about, so basically today was my first day cold calling, and I started 7 days ago and, built everything, got everything set up. Today's my first day. I did like 150 calls or something like that.
Crazy.
And it would seem like it's good, but my like booking rate is completely trash. But what should I do about the businesses that like have more business, like that have more? Oh crap! What the heck?
What were we gonna say? What was your question?
So I called a lot of businesses, and like the recurring thing that I've seen is that a lot of these businesses just cannot take more like business. They don't have the staff to take more business, and then like their schedules are already full. So what do you think I should do about that? Just continue to like move on and find businesses that need more business, or
it's normal. You have to be careful because sometimes it's just an objection. I mean, for me, like if you tell me, Oliver, I'll get you 100 clients tomorrow, can I handle it? Probably not, but trust me, I'll find a way. If you're going to bring me 100 paying clients, like I'll make it happen. So typically it's like an objection. Okay. Otherwise, you can focus on like higher quality clients. So not so much focus on, hey, I'm going to get you 100,000 clients per month, but focus on the big jobs. So a big job in the plumbing niche might be like water heaters. Like, hey, I'll get you a few clients who are looking to get their water heater replaced. That's like a couple of grand. That's very expensive to do. Okay. So instead of focusing on, hey, I'm going to get you so many clients, I'll get you a few clients, but each of those clients will get you those big ticket jobs.
Okay.
Otherwise, typically it's an objection, because no normal sane business owner will say no to additional business. You should always try to scale and everything. And I would just focus on value, try to get more people speak, have more conversations and everything.
Okay. And
Okay,
then,
so they say I have too many jobs. I'm like, cool. Like, well, the best objection you can, like, the best way to handle objection, like for anything they can say anything to you, is you say, that's perfect. That's exactly who we work with. Anything. My dog died. That's perfect. That's exactly who we work with. We love to work with people who are very busy with their personal lives. That is why I want to take care of the burden. While you take care of the issue with your dog, I'm going to take care of your business and help you with clients. You always say, that's perfect. That's exactly who we work with. I have too many clients. Boom. I don't have enough plumbers. That's perfect. That's exactly who we work with. We like to work with companies who are at max capacity, and we're going to help you guys just maximize everything and get you higher ticket deals, since you cannot handle more value. You just play with it.
Okay. All right. And so, okay, that makes sense. All right, I'm gonna have to change my script a little bit, because I think my script is a little too like sales call-y, if that makes sense, instead of having a conversation.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna adjust that. And then,
but honestly, like, don't be too hard on yourself. It's your first day cold calling, so it's normal. Like, you're gonna learn a lot. And yes, that's the biggest advice that I can give you. Like, a script is good, just to give you some framework to follow, but in the future, ditch the script and just have a conversation with the person. Okay, that's going to be my best advice to you. And yeah.
Okay. And what was the best way you learned to like convert those, your calls into booked calls? So cold call to book call.
Yeah, I mean, you just sell them the objective of a cold call is to sell them the meeting and not the service in itself.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would give them something like, hey, I've been working with plumbers. I basically help them pack their calendars and get them more water heater replacement jobs. And typically, like, I used to say, like, I'm looking to onboard like one extra person in the Montreal area. So I'm giving a call to a few of the businesses in my local area to see if they'd be interested in, getting more jobs, getting more clients in the door. Would you be able to handle an extra 5 to 10 jobs this month? Okay. And if they say yes, we're like, perfect, we can hop on a call and I can just show you how our system works and how our plumbers are leveraging this system to get them more clients.
Okay, that sounds a lot better than what I've been saying.
Yeah. What are you saying?
Oh, let me pull it up real quick. I say, hey, this is Isaiah, and I say, okay, great. I'll keep this quick. I wasn't sure if you're the right person to speak to, because but I'm reaching out to local plumbing businesses to help them get more customers. Would you be the right person to discuss this with, or should I be talking to someone else?
Okay. So now you're saying, I'm reaching out to local plumbing businesses. So now they already feel like they're just like, they're no one special to you. Okay. That's my, you're not making them feel special. I like to call them and be like, hey, I'm a business that helps plumbing businesses scale, get more clients. I've been doing some research, and we're currently looking to onboard one extra plumbing client in the Montreal area. And after looking on Google, I saw your reviews and everything, and I thought you'd be like a really good fit to work together, blah, blah, blah. So you make them feel special. Like, you specifically picked up the phone just to call that person. Okay. Not, I'm calling every single plumber out in the world hoping someone is going to say yes to me. Are you that one person that's going to say yes to me?
Yeah, that seems a lot more effective.
Yeah, it's okay. Like, these are things that over time you'll learn, and you'll sort of see what works best. Every person has their own style of cold calling. So my style is very just like chill, relax, have a one-on-one conversation. Some people are super aggressive, just selling, having a guarantee and everything, and just going for volume, going for numbers. So you're going to find your style. But already, bro, I can tell you, like, you've been in the program for a week and you're already cold calling. You're already ahead of most people that I speak with. Okay, most people will spend a week on the website, another week on the logo, another week just watching Netflix, and they just maybe will do 5 cold calls and then get nervous and then stop.
Yeah.
Okay, so already like you pushing yourself to this point, just keep doing that. And for me, what made me feel better is I kept saying to myself, if I call 100 businesses, if I speak to 100 people per day, in a month, that's 3,000 people. Do I not honestly believe out of 3,000 people, not one is going to say, sure, I'll work with you on a, pay on results basis. Logically, it's like, yeah, I can do it,
Yeah. Brian Tracy helped me with, just staying focused and just really getting the most important things done. So
good. Very
yeah,
good. Very good, bro.
I've already read No Excuses. Well, I just listened to like an hour every morning of No Excuses. And then I listened to Be a Sales Superstar as well, because you recommended that to me. So
nice. Very good. Very good.
It's pretty good. So also one thing I picked up from the book is, if I had one skill, it's a question I'm supposed to ask people that are, have more experience than me, et cetera. And so the question is, what is one skill I can develop, and if I did it constantly in an excellent fashion, would have the greatest impact on my sales?
On your sales?
On my sales.
I think for me, it's just building rapport, gaining trust. I think for me, that's the most important part, is not coming off as a salesperson. Okay. When I was door knocking, I purposely, they gave us a uniform, okay? It was like a polo with a logo. I had a little name tag. I looked like a salesperson, and I had the clipboard. I bought a visor. I put the visor. I would walk up with like my Tim Hortons coffee. It's the Starbucks of Canada. So I would come up there looking like a normal person, like as if I was just a guy working the local area.
Yeah.
And then from there, I would just focus on building trust and rapport. Okay, so that's definitely going to be the most important skill to have in sales. But sales, like everything works together. You need one piece for the other piece to work. Yeah, but in general, I think the overall skill, I think that's a good question. A good question, like a skill for your journey, your entrepreneurial journey, is marketing. Okay, marketing at the end of the day will be the most important thing, not sales. Okay, so that's another thing I would focus on.
He told me to say that I was not a salesperson. I'm a consultant.
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
Yeah, you don't never frame yourself as a salesperson.
Okay. All right. And
cool.
How's the background? It's all good. Should I?
Yeah, background was good. Looks
poster down if I'm in the sales call, or I just won't move out the way. Like
it's fine. Yeah, if you stay like that, that's fine. Okay. I would like raise the camera though. Okay. Because your camera is low. I'm looking at your chin. It's kind of like it's a weird POV.
Like I can't kind of move it out the way.
We'll buy a tripod then. Or I don't know what you're using, but just a phone stand. That's one thing. I had a student of mine. He had like a side camera, so his camera was there, and you would see him by side, but he would speak like this. And I told him, "Don't do this." And I think he recognizes himself. He's in the car right here. Okay. But yeah, look professional, look clean. You look clean. Like you have a clean T-shirt on and everything. Good setup. So it's perfectly fine. Your background is clean. Like you'd be very surprised. I speak with people. Their bed is not made. It's all over the place and everything. Yeah. They're like, Oliver, I'm struggling. I cannot close deals. I'm like, well, kind of makes sense, buddy. Yeah. No, bro. You speak well and everything. I can tell you're motivated. If a week and you're already cold calling, that's a really good sign to me. So. Keep doing that. Record your calls. That's very important. Look back at your call recordings and just see what can you improve. Okay. And then you can also send them to Alexa, and he can review them for you, and he'll give you some feedback on your calls. Okay. And last question: is there like a software you record or you cold call on like PC instead of your phone, because it's gonna be hard to record the calls without? Yeah. So you can use Go High Level. That can work. You can use Skype. That can work. There's other softwares as well. It can be as simple as just having voice notes or your MacBook recording the screen, so it can record your audio of you talking. Like it doesn't have to be super professional. Okay, just for you to have something to look back to. And yeah, I don't have any other device besides my phone and the PC. So yeah. So where are you cold calling, on your phone? Yeah. Yeah. So use your computer. So you can put it on speaker. That's what I used to do. I would put it on speaker and just talk with the business owners like that. All right. And then I'd have voice notes on my
headphones so I can walk around and whatnot. But all
Yeah,
right.
you find a solution. But again, do it for a first couple. Like, do it for a couple of calls. You don't have to record every single call, every 150 calls.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
Cool, bro. Yeah, it was very nice
All
to
right,
meet
cool.
you. Make sure to join those calls on Friday, okay? If you can make them.
Yeah, I already looked at it. I don't think I can make it.
No. Okay, cool.
Nah,
Then you
I
can join
haven't.
these lives. I was
Okay.
thinking of maybe making it a different hour during the week, so maybe
Yeah.
we'll work on that. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Cool. You're welcome, bro. It was nice to
All
meet
right.
you. Okay.
Nice
Good
to
luck
meet
with
you too.
everything.
All right.
Peace.
Thank you. Bye bye.